Good morning from the Universal Orlando parking garage. We are headed in today because we haven't been here in a while. It's been a minute since we've been to Universal Orlando. They are getting set up for the holidays. They have taken stuff down from HHN, but they're also getting ready for Wicked the movie. So there's a lot of treats out for Wicked. They are converting the Hello Kitty store slash Betty Boop slash the Universal Streetwear store into an entire Wicked experience, they're calling it. So I don't know exactly what that means, what it's going to be involved with that. It's not open yet, but we can go in and check on the progress. We can try some treats. We just have a look around. They're also prepping for the holiday tribute store in the New York area of the park. That's exciting. I think it's the New York area. We'll have to find out. Maybe it's in the Hollywood section. We'll see when we get in there. So it's going to be a good day. We're going to go inside, have a look around, see what's new at Universal Orlando. So here's something new. I went through security with my belt on and it set off the alarm, and then they said you got to take your belt off and go back through. So I had to take my belt off to get into Universal Studios. Also, they've added these digital signs along the moving walkway path. And here we are, we've made it to Universal Studios City Walk. You can see what used to be the Quiet Flight store and Cinnabon over there. They are expanding. This will be an addition to the Universal Studios store in the coming months, maybe? But as we get to the Universal Studios store, as I'm sure you guys have noticed everywhere, there is a lot of Wicked merchandise out and about. Oh, this is cool. A Wicked Lego set. Wicked has gone all out promoting this movie. A lot of stuff. Also, this Coca-Cola booth here that had these big screens on it where they would show music videos. They are refurbishing at the moment. And all of the different booths here in City Walk have switched over to Christmas stuff. So you got Grinch over here, but, oh, what does it say? Dashing through the snow. Dashing through the nope. It's a weird cut for a shirt, but I like it. And then over, oh, it's like Christmas swords. That's funny. But these are, Macy's. The Universal Holiday Parade featuring Macy's. You got Earl the Squirrel here, Santa, Jack the Clown. I like that they threw a Jack the Clown reference in there. Pretty cool. And then some of the Macy's balloons down here. This is a shirt, and the shirt is $30. They have a hooded sweatshirt for $65, and this is on the back of the hooded sweatshirt. What's on the front? Universal Holiday Parade featuring Macy's on the front. They have a kids version of it. I'm guessing two different kids versions. This one's got a really strange neckline on it. That might be just a crop top, like an adult crop top, and this is a kid's shirt, and this is just a unisex shirt. So this one is $30 as well. And they also, just in case it ever gets cold here, which right now it's 80 degrees outside, they've got all this stuff here in preparation. Gloves and hats and ear warmers. Oh, and then of course they've got a large selection of Christmas ornaments. Oh, the Minions popcorn bucket with kind of a Santa hat on it and a snowman here. And you get your first refill is free. Your first fill is free, and the bucket costs $30. This is the Minion side where we've got all kinds of Minions Christmas shirts. So let's get merry. A Spirit jersey. Fun. Yeah, lots of Minion stuff. Got a display outside the Universal Studios store that says show your character, and it's got headbands from the different Universal features. Shrek headband, Jurassic World or Park, Sing, Secret Life of Pets, and of course, their love of me. I feel like the last time we were here was for Halloween Horror Nights, and the medallion was up and all the different featured houses were on the top here. Now, we got nothing until Macy's Holiday Parade starts, which I think is on November 22nd. So as soon as we walk in, there's our Wicked store right there. But before we show you that, I wanted to show you guys over here. They have set up windows at the Universal Studios store for the holidays. You can see they've got this Universal Holiday Parade window featuring Macy's. And they've got a Trolls Christmas window. And then they have the Grinchmas one. So you can see Studio Snacks has kind of been fully transformed into a Wicked themed pop-up type area here. And then this whole store over here, all decked out for Wicked in theaters November 22nd. And they painted the yellow brick road last night. Look at that. Still drying. And look, Hello Kitty. This used to be your store, Kitty White. Not anymore. Wow. Yeah, what a change. Now this menu is real hard to read right now, but we've got avocado toast, pink goes well with green scroll, strawberry waffle, breakfast croissant, And then dazzling drinks down here. Oz Dust Punch Cocktail, Oz Dust Punch Mocktail, the Sparkling Emerald, this is ridiculously hard to read. And then Shimmering Spirits. So we'll get a bunch of stuff and try it out. All right, so the first thing that we got is the Breakfast Croissant, Black Forest ham with cheddar cheese and a poppy seed croissant. And this was $7.99. I mean, it looks pretty good. This is the Avocado Toast, artisan-style black bread with smashed avocado, sweet drop peppers, pickled onions, and feta cheese for $10.99. This is the Pink Goes Well with Green Scroll. This is a matcha cake with vanilla whipped ganache for $7.99. And then the last food item that we got is the Strawberryful Waffle, pearled sugar waffle with strawberry whipped topping, strawberry cream crumbs, and sparkle dust. Not seeing a lot of sparkle dust on here. I am seeing a lot of like plant material, but it does look kind of tasty actually. I don't think that I'm gonna mind this one. And then for a drink, we got the Oz Dust Punch Mocktail, blue carousel syrup, lime, and pineapple juice topped with Fresca. Those all sound like things that I like, so I'm gonna be enjoying this. And now here's something that I ordered by accident. And I know that sounds strange, but on the menu, it was so hard to read, and these just were, let me show you this picture of the menu, right? So if you look at it, there's this one right here, that's the full cocktail right there. And then underneath it is the mocktail, and then we go down to these sparkling emeralds. And the sparkling emerald is a sparkling green limoncello spritz. I get the limoncello thing, but then when I read the bottom one, that was like, shimmering spritz is a sparkling pink blueberry spritz. And to me, it didn't cross my mind that that was champagne. So these are two different champagnes, so I'm not gonna be drinking these, but I do wanna take them out into the sun so you can see them sparkle. The green ones, like sparkle dust, is showing up a lot better than the pink ones. When they first poured it, it was really like moving around because of the fizz in it. But they do look, oh, look at the top. I don't even know if I can get in there without putting a shadow on it. But that looks really cool right there. You can kind of see it in the pink one too. And then this drink right here was $8. So the cocktail was $15, this was $8, and these were $11. So I could kind of see, like, I don't know, if you're making them look a little bit fancier, you could add a couple of dollars on there, $3 more for a fancy drink, like a fancy looking drink. Plus this is like a nice little like cup that maybe you could use again for something. But turns out they are champagne drinks, so I will not be indulging in these. Okay, I think what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with this croissant sandwich, breakfast sandwich. I feel like the music just got louder. It wasn't so bad 2 seconds ago. Now it's just like, ooh, listen to this. You guys hear that crunch? Pretty nice sounding. I'm excited. Let's get a look inside of it too, before we go in and bite it. Okay, there's a cross section of it. Just egg and ham on a croissant. It's very buttery on the top. Almost sticky, almost like a sweet croissant maybe. It is exactly what you would expect. It's a ham and cheese croissant. The ham does have like a really good flavor to it, but it's not anything extraordinary. There's a little bit of an extra saltiness to it. So it is a higher quality croissant, higher quality ham. These are actual eggs, as opposed to like, you know what I mean when I say actual eggs? Like that's a cooked egg. Cooked scrambled eggs right there into like an omelet shape. I would definitely get this again. It's got the nice cheddar cheese on it. It has a really good flavor for just a ham, egg, and cheese croissant. I'm gonna try some of this Oz Dust Punch Mocktail. A lot of pineapple flavor in it. So it's got like a tartness to it. I mean, it's kind of good. It tastes very tropical. It's like I'm on a beach in Oz somewhere. Do they have beaches in Oz? Like, is that something that people do? Go to the beach? Yeah, it's nice. It's sour, it's sweet. It's not overpoweringly sweet. Definitely has a higher flavor of pineapple, which I would imagine makes sense with the actual cocktail version of it to kind of cut down on the alcohol flavor for whatever the mix-in is for the alcoholic version. The alcoholic version's got tequila. Okay, well, there you go. That's why we're in here with the pineapple. So, oh, and it's also lime and pineapple juice. So yeah, you are getting a more sour flavor out of this. At the end, you kind of get that Fresca flavor, that Fresca like pop at the end. It's good. It's a good, refreshing drink that I would drink a lot, but I feel like because it has so much pineapple in it, you maybe can't drink it a lot. Might end up getting like a little bit like sore teeth, you know what I mean? If you drink a lot of pineapple juice or eat pineapple a lot, your teeth kind of feel like they're being eaten away by the acidity of the pineapple. But it's a very delicious flavored drink. All right, this avocado toast is next. I'm really interested in this one because it has so many really kind of savory flavors to it. So I'm gonna cut it in half and get a cross section of it, but avocado, feta cheese, drop peppers, pickled red onions on some black artisan bread. Sorry, this table's not very stable when I'm cutting this. So there's a look at the cross section. It's good. They did kind of try to toast up the bread before they put all this stuff on it, but putting the avocado on there definitely softened it up. So let's see. So there is a lemon flavor in the avocado because of the, like, in order to make it so it kind of stays greener longer. And the pickled red onions, I haven't gotten a huge flavor out of those yet. Let me get another bite here, hold on. Ooh, the peppers and the onion give it more of like a, I don't even know how to describe that flavor in the peppers and onions. The onions are not overpowering at all. The peppers are not spicy. They're a sweet pepper, but they do add kind of like almost like a tomato, but not a tomato flavor to it. Oh, and now I'm getting the acidity and the like tartness of the vinegar from the pickling of the onions. I'm not tasting the cheese at all. This would be really good with like a nice dousing of salt. Not like coating it in salt, but like a little bit extra salt on top. Also, it's nice to have an option for the morning time that is lighter and kind of almost like a more refreshing flavor. I wouldn't exactly call this refreshing because avocado is a heavier fruit, but it is a, I guess you would call it a brighter flavor, like a, you know, not like a savory option, but not a sweet option, kind of right in the middle of those two. And it really is easy to eat. Yeah, I would get both of these again. I would get the avocado toast, the avocado toast, and the ham, egg, and cheese croissant again for breakfast. Like, these are fantastic options. I do have to say though, but because this is food from a booth, like a street cart type thing, it did take longer to make the food items than it would if you would say got it inside of Today Cafe over here. So, I don't know, just some food for thought about the food here. All right, I'm gonna try the pink goes well with green scroll. They call it scroll. This is a matcha cake with vanilla whipped ganache, and I'm not a huge fan of matcha. I feel like it kind of tastes like dirt, in my opinion. But I know that a lot of people really do like matcha. I would also be interested to know, because matcha, if you get it in your coffee drink, it has a high caffeine content, like higher than espresso. So I'd be interested if this had a caffeine content to it too. Not overwhelming matcha flavor. It is there. It's just like a hint of matcha in there, but the vanilla icing in there knocks it down and smooths it out for me. So pretty good. Easy to eat too. It's small though for $8. Yeah. So far, everything that we've gotten, those 3 food items that we've tried and the drink, have all been a lighter flavor than something else that you might get. Like something that you might think like pure chocolate kind of roll like this would be very, very heavy. This one, it's light. It's easy to eat. You could eat this and then go into the park, no problem. Yeah. I do like it. But the flavor of matcha is sitting in my mouth now, and it's starting to come out more and more. So I probably wouldn't get this one again, but I can understand how people would really enjoy this. So next, I'm gonna try the waffle. This is the strawberry full waffle. This is also $8, much larger in size. Like, I know that I've eaten half of this thing, but like, your cost comparison here is astronomical. You're getting much more food for $8. with the waffle than you are with this little matcha roll here. And I also really like a pearled sugar waffle. We're gonna give it a try. Let's see. Let's see what we've got going on here. The only thing is, I know that the pearl sugar waffles will get kind of like chewier as they sit. I didn't get a strawberry. I want to get a strawberry in there. Okay, let's give it a try. A lot of like floury stuff on the top that we're eating too. It's good. It is a waffle with strawberry flavored whipped cream on top. So, you know exactly what you're getting. And the strawberry topping, so they put fresh strawberries on, but then also underneath that, they have like a strawberry compote almost. Like this strawberry right here has been sitting in sugar and developing a syrup. So, pretty darn good. It is another lighter option for almost like a breakfast item. And I didn't see any hours on that cart, but these items all are breakfast items. So, I don't know if that cart closes down in the afternoon or if they're just serving breakfast all day. We'll go and ask them before we leave, and we'll find out. But like this waffle, pretty delicious. If you're not sure if you're going to like something, this is a flavor that you know. So this would be like a safe bet to go with. And it looks nice. And do a little Instagram shot in front of the Wicked store over there with a little strawberry full waffle. So I am here with a friend, and they tried the champagne drinks, and they said that the blueberry one was a better flavor than the lemon one. So the lemon one, they said, just tasted like straight up champagne. And then the blueberry one, they said had some nice blueberry flavors to it. But they also said that it wasn't a morning drink. It was more of like a sit down in the evening time drink after going to the parks. Over here at Minion Mayhem, 45-minute wait. You guys know how I like to judge how busy the park is by how busy Minion Mayhem is. You can see we do have a little ways to go as far as the Wicked store goes before opening, but they are moving along. They've got it all painted. I like this detail on the door, like this kind of like Art Deco design that they have going on here. It's cool looking. So we are making our way through the park and heading towards New York, which is where the possibility of the tribute store going, it could possibly go there. We'll see if there's any sort of indication as to whether it's going there or in Hollywood. I do want to mention the summer tribute store is still open in Hollywood, so I'm leaning towards it going over here in New York. So just a thought, because that'll probably open up on the 22nd and it's already the 12th. So they should be well into building it. As we're getting over here to Gramercy Park, you can see they've got the Santa hats on the street lights here, or the lights. And then you can see they've got some lighting towers set up for the parade to come through. You can see they have started putting up all the decorations around New York. Oh, the lights are on the garland up there. That's fun. As we're passing by I. Stein & Company, this is where we're assuming the tribute store is going. Just here like Macy's, and this would be the entrance, would be the I. Stein & Company store. And then over here, this is the base for the Christmas tree. And I don't think I've ever really seen it before the tree itself goes up. Wow. Look at the lighting controls that go in the center here. That is amazing. Oh, and you can see they've got all of the manholes open for people to go down there and run electric out and over. Oh no, that's where they like tie it off down inside of there. Huh. Wow. So yeah, if you're ever seeing the tree, this is the outside of the tree, and that would just be a cone going up from the top right there. This is really neat to see. I wouldn't think that they would leave this out exposed. I thought they would hide this behind something, but they did not. Yeah, because look, all the electric is coming from over here. So that's just to tie it down. They tie down into these manholes down there. All right, this is kind of sealing the deal on the fact that this will be the tribute store over here. We've got Happy Holidays from Earl. Pick up your copy of The Tales of Earl the Squirrel, available at the Holiday Tribute Store. And these are in the Macy's windows right here. You see there's another one back there too. There's another one here that says Earl the Squirrel, Earl's Holiday Origin Story, selling soon at your local tribute store booksellers this holiday season. Limited copies available while supplies last. So I'm kind of wondering if this will be, you know how every time there's a tribute store they have some sort of souvenir that you can add your photo to? Like maybe you'll be a person that reviews his book, or like the person that writes the foreword at the beginning of the book, you know? So like maybe that'll be the thing that your photo goes on, and then you get to take home is a copy of Earl the Squirrel's book. Kind of feels like some of these little snowflakes up here look new, but some of the holiday decorations kind of stop here as soon as we get to Revenge of the Mummy. And then the rest of New York, nothing. However, we do still have lights up top here, probably from Horror Nights, that they're just going to refocus and repurpose to illuminate the parade as it comes through. Some characters outside of the Mummy here doing photo opportunities. As we get over here to Embryo Books, there's a giant Earl the Squirrel standee up top in there. Follow along in the festive adventures of Earl the Squirrel in this soon-to-be holiday classic. I like that there's a bunch of duct tape all over it, kind of like it fell down and broke and they had to put it all back together. And you guys will have to remind me in the comments down below what Embryo Books was. Was that from Rocky? No, this one, Adrian's Pet Shop, that's Rocky, but it's spelled wrong. It's like spelled differently. But what was Embryo Books from? Gotta just warn you, the bees are out today. They're just hanging out, saying hello. I don't know if it's like he's near the trash can or something, but he just wanted to give me a little kiss on my leg. Man, they put these posters all over the place out here. So lots of these things saying, selling soon. Earl's holiday origin story. Squirrel approved marketing material. That's neat. I like that these are closer and we can get a close-up look at these. Out here at Madame Basil's psychic readings. Got more stuff here, but then if you look a little bit further in there, there's a signed headshot from Earl the Squirrel. That's pretty neat. Why? Is he like getting his palm read? Also, when they changed her, she is much scarier than she used to be. Up in Boris Schuster's window, another one of Earl the Squirrel's posters. Be kind of a fun like scavenger hunt to find them. This is interesting. This Chevy is over here. I feel like I haven't seen this Chevy in this location ever. Kind of across from Transformers here. Like maybe they were filming something. There's another Earl the Squirrel, more Earl the Squirrel stuff down there. Another one up there. I read online somewhere that there might be something like 40 of them throughout the park. So, fun little scavenger hunt for you. You would think the perfect spot to put them would be the holiday shop, but maybe not. Maybe they don't want to confuse you. But we do have some Earl the Squirrel merch in here. Original Nutcracker. This is a fun one because this is the sweater that Earl wears. Is this 60 or 80? 60 bucks. You could also dress like Earl the Squirrel. A lot of Earl the Squirrel stuff. Oh, you could wear this with this. It's an outfit. Merry Christmas. With this hat. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I guess this like Spirit jersey was supposed to go with these pants. So this is Spirit Jersey brand shirt. Are these Spirit Jersey brand pants? No, they're not. Or are they? I don't think they are, but you can see it's pretty much the same print. A little bit different sizing. The colors are a little bit different too. And this, like, I don't know, I feel like the quality on the Spirit Jersey definitely looks better than these pants. They also have some kids shirts here. It says nothing but trouble for $25. Over here at the Priscilla Hotel for single young ladies, Earl the Squirrel has infiltrated. And he's got his signage up even here. Yeah, lots of it. Man, these things are everywhere, aren't they? Earl the Squirrel really being prolific about trying to sell his book. Oh, all over the ground and everything. Look at that. Jeez. Inside the Palace Arcade, still got Halloween prizes over here. With Sam. I like how there's like different versions of Sam's head. And then Stay Puft Marshmallow, Ecto 1, and Slimer. And then Beetlejuice down here. Bunch of different styles of Beetlejuice too. I don't know how many we've found so far, but they really are everywhere. Earl the Squirrel is getting into places that I didn't think you could get into. Like this, up here. How did you get there? How did you get inside of this building? What's happening? Also, I like this one light that's flashing right there. Very ominous looking. Man. It is interesting to know that, like, I knew that people could get into these places because they had to be able to put these things in and, like, clean them up and change them if something happens. But, like, it's neat to know that people still know how to get into these windows and put these things here. It is also nice to know that all of these doors open. Like, these seem to be all functional doors, which makes sense because this park was built to be used as a working movie park, just like the one in California is. So, like, all of these stores could be facades for commercials or movies or shows if you needed them. It really is kind of like a scavenger hunt here to go around and try to find all these things. There are a lot of them, for sure. As we're making our way a little bit further into the park, I just looked over at this rock over here, a gaping hole in it right there. What's happening there? I know we're kind of early in the holiday decorating, but I wanted to see if there was anything back in DreamWorks Land that they have set up. As we've gotten over here to DreamWorks Land, looks like there's no decorations for the holidays. As of yet, we don't know. This will be the first Christmas that they've been open. We don't know if there will be decorations for the holidays, but as of right now, there are no decorations. Over here at Swamp Snacks, I don't know that I ever noticed this inflated frog up here. Why is he there? Maybe it's been a while since I've seen Shrek, but is this like a thing that happens in Shrek? For a while, the Shrek Swamp play area was closed. Now it seems to be back open, and also it's hot enough today that they've got the like splash pad area going. And before we make our way out, we're gonna head through Hollywood here, have a look at some of the decorations, and have a look at the tribute store, which is still open, the summer tribute store. See what they're, not go inside, but just have a look at the outside. Oh no, I said his name 3 times inside of that arcade, and look, he popped out. There he is, Beetlejuice. So Williams of Hollywood is the current summer tribute store. It is now November, still open. I have a feeling it will be closing when the holiday tribute store opens. Maybe, I don't know. But you can see they do have their holiday decorations up all throughout Hollywood here. I like this red one above Ralph's. Over here at the 5 and Dime, there is an A-frame outside that is talking about the tribute store booksellers. It is a custom ornament that will be on display. I was incorrect. I thought maybe you would get his book, but no, you will get an ornament. It is cool because you can pick, I guess, which one you want. If you want to get the Curator, Earl, Mr. Tape, or like a Mardi Gras themed one, Mardi Gras Prince Skater themed one. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna go inside and find out how much it is. Came into the 5 and 10, there's a lot of creature material here, like creature merch. Like this whole side over here is all creature from the Black Lagoon. I do like this one though, The Legend of the River. It looks very angry. Still waiting for some merch that really focuses on his butt. Haven't found any yet. So I asked, and they are $79, and you do get it at the end of the season once the holiday tribute store closes. I asked them how big it was, and they couldn't tell me. So, because they haven't seen them yet, might have to wait until the store actually opens. But I'm assuming like the size of an ornament, you know? So an $80 ornament is kind of pricey, but it is a very unique souvenir. So one of the stores that closed to make way for the Wicked store is this Universe store. And you can see this is an item that came from that store for $60. It's like a Shrek button down. It's a very like rayon material. Yeah, it seems like all of the merch moved from there into here. So this is all the stuff that you would have found in the Universe store. Okay, you can see they added the signage here to this pole, notating that this is the Universe section. See Shaggy and Scooby and Fred over there, and they are not dressed up in their holiday attire just yet. I like how Fred looks like Timothée Chalamet a little bit. Finally made it around this side. What are you doing hiding the great and powerful Oz over here on the back side of the building? He's great and powerful. He should be out in front. One last stop into Studio Suites before we leave. I think they've got some more Wicked stuff in here. Oh yeah, look at that. A Wizard Macron. Pink goes good with green Macron. Monkey Macron, Crown Macron. Hands Macron. Witch hat. Ooh, a Wicked s'more. That's fun. A pretzel wand. Just a Wicked sugar cookie. A Wicked apple. A Wicked hat cone. Defy Gravity cake pop and Glinda cake pop. It says, so popular, so popular. Alright, so there you have it. That was our trip out to Universal to check on some of the Wicked treats, see how the progress is coming on the Wicked store, and then check out all the holiday decorations. And then we went on an impromptu Earl the Squirrel like pamphlet banner scavenger hunt thing. Really fun. I don't know how many we ended up finding, but there are definitely a lot of them throughout the park. So if you're coming here, you might as well go on a little scavenger hunt, see how many there are. You never know. I did hear somewhere that there were 40, but that could have just been a rumor. Who knows? It's up to you to find out. So all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.